Netanyahu has issued a shocking warning as the US Armada masses near Iran. You're watching TimesXP, it's me, Dhritiyatri. Well, the Middle East is on fire and the world is holding its breath because Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has just delivered a warning that has Washington and Tehran watching very closely. And let me tell you here, it is nothing short of explosive. Here's what Mr. Netanyahu said. Speaking to the press amid the skyrocketing tension, Netanyahu sent a clear and hard-hitting message to Iran. Let me quote that for you. Any attack on Israel will trigger a response the likes of which the region has never seen. He called out the so-called Iranian Axis, the network of Iranian-backed forces across the region, warning Tehran not to make a grave mistake. This wasn't just rhetoric. It was a statement of intent. Israel is ready to act decisively, immediately, and without any warning. Let me tell you what is really happening in the region here. Reports show that the US military is massing its forces in the Middle East, with an armada of warships, including aircraft carriers, moving closer to Iranian water. Here, analysts say that the coordination between Washington and Jerusalem is designed to pressure Tehran, demonstrating that any miscalculation could trigger a swift military response. In fact, intelligence sources they suggest that the focus is on Iran's defense unit, including their military bases and radar system as part of a broader deterrence strategy. But you know what? This is extremely dangerous. Why? Because there is escalation risk. With the US ships in position and Israel signaling readiness, even a minor incident could spiral into a full-scale war. Second, Iran's counter threat. Iran has missiles, they have drones, they have elite IRGC units ready. They have warned of retaliation against any strike targeting their territory. Third, regional instability. That's right, Gulf nations including Saudi Arabia and the UAE, they are extremely nervous. Every move could destabilize the oil market, trade routes, and civilian lives across the region. So, here is the message from Israel. Netanyahu's warning, it is twofold. It is first to Iran that don't even think about aggression here. Israel sees any attack as existential. And second, to the international community as well. Israel and the US are watching closely, and the consequences for Tehran will be swift, precise, and severe. And you know what? This matters to the entire world because the stakes are higher than ever. This isn't just about Israel or Iran. It's about global security. It's about energy market. It is about international diplomacy. A misstep over here, it can really ignite a war that spreads far beyond the Middle East, pulling in allies, destabilizing trade, and threatening millions of the lives. Let me conclude this for you. The US and Israel are sending an unmistakable signal. The Middle East is at a tipping point. Iran must decide, escalate or face unprecedented consequences, or step back and avoid a disaster. Well, the world is watching. Every single move counts, and one wrong step could ignite a conflict unlike that we have ever seen before.